And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm Cameron Woolley. So, got a little bit to talk about today. Obviously, the American League East kind of in a dead heat. A little bit Yankees overtaking first, at least for now. Got the doubleheader on right now because the sun's just taking a few days off around here. It's nothing but rain.
No rain. We got remnants of that hurricane or something. Yes.
More rain. Dude, we always get the leftovers of whatever Florida gets hit by this time of year. So,
well, congratulations. The Yankees didn't even have to play. They launched themselves back into first place last night.
Which it makes you think about a lot of things. The Yankees were like the worst team on earth for an extended period of time.
Well, good thing there were a lot of all the other teams took a dump as well. The Phillies,
I don't know what it is.
Orioles had didn't play great either. July, man, July. It's not good to anybody.
June and July. I don't know what it is with baseball this year. There's no real legit blow you out of the water great team. It's interesting. We might not see a single 100-game winner.
That's very possible, yeah.
Like, I don't know when the last time that happened. I mean, the COVID season, but in terms of a full 162-game season,
where there's not 100-game winner.
I don't know when the last time that was. I'm thinking back to 2015. You had the St. Louis Cardinals won 100 games in 2015, I believe. 2014, I gotta think about that.
I don't have the Elias Sports Bureau and speed dial, unfortunately, but you gotta go back quite a ways, and it could happen. Well, we were almost in a spot where like the wild card team was going to be under 500 in the National League at some point.
The National League, the third wild card, has done so much bad to baseball.
It's up for grabs. Up for grabs, everybody.
Yeah, it makes the trade deadline super uneventful and uninteresting.
Yeah. But if the Yankees take these two, they'll be up. They'll be up a game and a half.
Which
depending on what the Orioles do tonight.
I doubt the Yankees are taking both games of this doubleheader. Louis Hill's pitch count is already up way too much for the first inning.
Yeah, I think he's over 20 pitches already.
He's at 25 now.
25 on the third batter. Well, your competition was dealt a big blow last night. Grayson Rodriguez.
What happened?
Yeah, he strained a lat or something. And listen, I mean, historically, those injuries don't recover very quickly. So, tied for 13 wins, which is atop the ML wins leaderboard. It's Baltimore, man. Or injuries. It's all part of the game, though. You avoid the injuries.
Dude. Okay, Louis Hill probably doesn't have any idea where the ball's going. He's at 26 pitches, then he's walked 2 batters in the top of the first.
Yeah, you got 2 outs.
So this is going to be... And, dude, it's a doubleheader, too. You can't do this
exhaust
to your
the bullpen.
Like, this is the absolute last thing that your starting pitcher should be doing.
He's got to go 5 or 6.
Like, in the first game of a doubleheader.
You got to tough it out.
Like, this is not the time to have control issues.
Be efficient.
And have everybody be on your pitches. And it's not like the Angels are good either. So all these players, when they were growing up, were suffering through the 90s Yankees dynasty.
Yes.
So they just lock in whenever they play against us.
Yeah.
Kevin Pillar has a 787 OPS.
Yes, he does.
Really?
Bagged 276, 7 home runs.
In 2024, Kevin Pillar.
He's hanging in there. He's earning his paycheck, man. He's earning the paycheck.
He's got his 10 years of service already, right?
He does. He's got his...
doing his thing.
He's got his...
10-5 rights?
Yeah, that plus... But even more importantly, he's got the card which lets you in any Major League Baseball stadium for the rest of your life. The lifetime pass.
Yeah, if you play in the majors once, you should get that.
It doesn't. I don't give it to everybody.
If you play, no, still. No, if you make it to the majors and you play, okay, you need to play at least one season. You can't just be a one-time call-up, stink it up in your cup of coffee in the bigs.
Their
and
standards
then,
are higher than that. I think you have to play for like 10 years. Yeah, and it's a gold.
Doesn't.
It's a gold card too. It looks pretty sweet.
It's like Aaron Judge doesn't even have the
the lifetime pass.
The lifetime pass.
No, I don't
if
think
Judge
he does
were to
that.
retire right now, he wouldn't have the lifetime pass. That's
Hey,
ridiculous.
Rules
to
are
me.
rules, man. Rules are rules. I gotta look that up. I believe it's 10 years. It's something like that. It's requirements. Let's see here. The lifetime pass. Certain players.
Okay, so
8 seasons. You gotta play 8 full
8
seasons in the.
I
in
think
MLB.
Judge. Yeah,
And-
Judge is hitting that.
And then front office staff also gets it, but you have to be in the front office for at least 25 years.
Okay, the front office 25 years. That's good. Like
Sure.
25 years.
Yeah.
That's fine.
8 years. That's reasonable.
8 years for a player. I don't know.
Well, if you give it to
Okay,
you give it to
okay.
everybody's played
There's
1 year.
got to be some wiggle
like there'd be
room
no
here.
more seats left.
What? You're acting like major league
You think they,
players, former major league players, have nothing better to do than to go to MLB games for free.
well, it's either that or play golf.
I'd much rather play golf than go to a. It depends on the day. I'd much rather play.
You could do both.
And it's like right now, I'd much rather go out, play 9 holes than like 20 minutes away from my house than make the trek up to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
You could do both. You
I've
could
had a lot
play-
more fun playing golf than watching baseball
Play
this
18
summer.
in the play good solid 18 in the morning, then go eat some lunch, take a nap or whatever, and then head to the ballpark like.
Okay, I
6
played
o'clock.
18 holes,
Okay.
and I can tell you for a fact, after playing 18 holes,
Okay, did it wear you out?
the last thing I want to do is anything.
Oh,
I don't like doing things
okay.
after, like, I played 18 holes. I think I lost like a pound and a half.
Oh, yeah,
playing-
it's hot. It's warm out.
Yeah,
Or
it's
sweat.
hot. Like, I sweat out 2 pounds
Right.
playing golf, and
That's 18 holes.
yeah,
Full
18
18.
holes. Not on a great course either. Like, it was worn down. The fairway was rough.
You mentioned that last week that a lot of people don't replace their divots at whatever club you've been playing at, and no golf cart, right?
No, I
you
had
got the
a golf
cart?
I had the cart.
Okay.
So
All right. Okay.
no, I'm a golf cart guy.
Okay.
I don't.
Spend the money, get the cart. Spend the extra
Yeah.
money. All right. I also swung a golf club this weekend.
Yeah. I saw on your Instagram story. To be honest, I expected worse.
Worse?
Well, but you don't pick your heel up
Oh,
when you're swinging.
okay. Well, I should be picking my heel up.
Yeah, you should be picking your heel up. That's
Okay. I have not swung a club in 10 years easily, maybe more.
You could probably buy a kid's set.
I'm very short, yes. I probably could pick up. Listen, if I can pick up a pair of kids' pings for cheaper, then I'm all for it.
Yeah. like the middle school size.
Yeah. I have not had any swing lessons, so everything. All I know
I don't
from
know.
swinging is from Wii Golf.
Yeah, Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
What's your handicap on Wii Sports?
I couldn't even tell you. It's been so long. Pretty much Wii Sports, and
Oh, lead off ground rule double for Alex Verdugo.
hey, looking good. And that's pretty much it. That's where I picked up my form from, by the way, is Wii
Wii
Sport
Golf.
Yeah. So, and the other caveat is, I was at Top Golf this weekend.
Yeah, I
for the
saw
first time.
that.
I don't know if you've ever been. Fun, super. Fun.
I've never been to
Really
Top
fun.
Golf before. I should go.
No,
Everybody's talked about, we'll go to
Fun.
Top Golf. I've never gone.
It's fun for all the entire family. Anyone can pick up a club and swing there. Now, granted, one of the drivers they have here, it's their own proprietary one. The golf head is like this big, so it can't,
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of power behind that.
it's gigantic.
It's like the
If
club.
that thing was regulation, if that thing was legal, then yeah, I would go golf more because you can't miss the
the
ball.
club heads that are the size of your actual head.
Yes, yeah. So with that in mind, yeah. So all you gotta do is kind of even just hit it. Just you gotta make contact.
If you can hit it, you're hitting it straight. That's
That's the
different
challenge.
story.
Yeah. So I was.
I finally kind of learned how to hit my driver straight. What I'm doing is I'm getting under it. I'm popping it
Okay.
up.
Right.
I'm hitting pop-ups when
You just want to drive.
I want to hit line drives.
Okay.
And I'm losing like 75 to 100 yards on
That's a lot.
all my tee shots.
That's a lot.
Like, yeah. It's
This is a big difference between 150 and 150 yards and 250 yards.
yeah.
Big difference. One day I'll actually go hit a course. I've only done par threes.
Yeah. Like it's. I just started playing this summer. That's
Yeah.
why I talk about it every week because
It's addictive, man. It's fun. I
like,
know. This is
I'm
exactly why I don't start.
I'm a guy. This is what
Yes.
guys do.
Right.
Whenever they pick up a golf club and they play once,
yeah. All of a sudden you're Jack Nicklaus.
like all of a sudden my life revolves around golf.
Right.
My dad sends me a million things on Instagram about like, oh, swing tips. Oh, look at this shot from
Right.
this pro. Oh, Phil Mickelson. It's like, okay, let's read off Judge. Are they intentionally walking him?
Of course they are.
Are they intentionally walking?
Yeah, man,
no.
wait,
Come
hold
on.
on.
Are they giving
Yes.
him the?
They are giving the free
Oh
pass.
my god! Wait.
I saw them
Are
put
they?
the four sign.
I saw them.
No, he's go up to bat now.
No, wait, he's batting. Look at that
Okay.
line. 322 batting average, 41 home runs, 103 RBIs.
Slugging
And,
700.
yeah. Watch him strike out here when we're glazing him, but
All right, let's say that.
his slugging percentage is the league average OPS.
Yes.
A
That's correct.
700 OPS is considered
It's just as
passable
slugging.
this year.
And his on base has got to be, what, over 400 at this point?
I think it's like
Or close?
450.
Okay, yeah.
That's a terrible call. What the hell was that?
I was outside.
Okay, well, I'm locking up. We'll go back to our scheduled programming in a bit, but I'm watching an Aaron Judge at
Yeah,
bat
come on.
right now.
You got to watch it.
I'm locking in for this.
Look, he's not throwing
but
anywhere near him,
They're
by
not
the
throwing
way.
anywhere near him.
He might as well have walked him.
Yeah, well,
Would have saved the pitch count, man. Now, man on third, one out. Like, why wouldn't you walk him?
Like
He's
this
either
seems
gonna-
like a spot where you intentionally walk him.
Anything closer to hit a sack fly, at the very least.
I'm shocked at how much he's
They
he's
pitch
attacking
anywhere
right now.
near him. He drives in a run, if not more.
It's like every time you see him foul off a pitch in the zone, you think, "Wow, that guy got lucky."
Put him on, you got the chance for a double play. I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, and Wells is a catcher. He doesn't really run that well.
I wouldn't blame him.
I mean, he runs
at
all right for a catcher, but
He's pitching around him though. Although all right.
2-2. Look at that. Look for that low and out slider.
Oh, he's trying. Just a little bit high.
I mean,
side.
Judge is
Full
probably
count.
thinking swing
You
here.
can't throw anything near him.
If he does throw something, if he does throw a meatball, it's going to be a mistake.
Nope. Look
Like,
at that.
yeah,
So
like,
far
yeah.
outside.
Well, yeah, he's.
He could have saved. He could have saved 7 pitches there.
He was
Why
thinking.
didn't they just put
he
him
was
on?
thinking maybe I'll give him to swing it a little something. That was the mindset there. I think.
Austin Wells' OPS
Was
is 753, by the way, so it's very close to Judge's slugging percentage. I
think Judge's slugging percentage since May 1st is higher than Austin Wells' season-long OPS.
I don't doubt you. So he should have saved 7 pitches. They should have put him on.
Especially in a doubleheader.
Right. Yeah.
Where every pitch matters, and like Louis Seal's pitch count is already an issue.
Yeah, for sure.
Although, would it kill some of these guys' arms in the bullpen to throw an inning in both games of a doubleheader? I don't know.
No, but in 2024, you just don't do that. That's frowned upon.
Like, yeah, that's.
And that's why so many pitchers are injured now.
Well, they're getting injured because they're being taught to throw gas when they're 14 years old.
Yes.
Like that's the whole reason why pitchers are getting hurt. If you remember when Kumar Rocker was supposed to be the next Nolan Ryan.
Yes, he was.
His arm got ruined because he was throwing a 103 or not 103. He was throwing major league stuff in college. Oh, there we go.
Base.
There's a base. Dude, Austin Wallace has done.
Austin.
Austin Wallace has done a great job out of the cleanup spot, man. Like he is coming to his own. I've seen people. I'm not trying to compare him to Adley Rutschman. I think Adley Rutschman is a significantly better player. I have a brain. I have a brain. I know that Adley Rutschman is better than Austin Wallace.
Okay.
But he has similar stats.
Sure.
Like Austin Wallace has been one of the best catchers in baseball since like the middle of May. Now here comes Jazz Chisholm, and we're gonna have a little mound visit.
So they did not get the double play they were hoping for.
We got soft contact, but it was just kind of looped.
And Jazz Chisholm, very good stats for his first 7 games with the Yankees. Great signing. Great pickup.
Watch him just ground into a double play here. Although he runs well.
He does run very well.
Like that's kind of his thing.
He's got a lot of tools at Jazz Chisholm.
He's fast and he wears his hat backwards and he Euro steps.
Yes.
Got away with that one. My God.
92-mile-per-hour fastball, pretty much down the middle. It's all right. He's taking some pitches. Taking some pitches.
And drive the pitch count up.
Yeah. I don't blame him for that. Oh, did he go? Did he go? He went. All right.
Oh my God.
Quickly.
What I don't get is that you stare at the 92-mile-an-hour meatball, and then you offer at the high cheese.
The high cheese is tempting.
Yeah, I know, but not everybody's Juan Soto. Like Juan Soto Juan Soto can turn 99 miles an hour up in the zone.
Just tomahawk that thing
anywhere. Good news is this guy's pitch count is also up there.
It was at 24 right now. 1 out.
Okay, so both teams' bullpens are kind of going to be fried by...
Yeah, then you got to play a whole nother game, too. Oh, borderline.
Yeah, that's a strike. That's a strike. You give him that. That's fine.
Got to be protecting.
He's kind of overselling those frame jobs, though. The catcher.
Yeah.
You can notice him moving his arm.
That one's close. Give us the overhead shot. Do we get the overhead shot on that one?
No.
No overhead. I like the overhead camera. All right.
I mean, you get the grid.
Big strikeout right there. Big strikeout.
Like what you have is you have the grid in the box. So, or on TV you have the grid.
You got the grid. Today on Yes, we have the old box.
Oh baby,
Volpe.
Carry. Oh, that's down. That could score a couple.
Bangs it into the corner.
Oh baby, come on. Oh, that's right.
It's Wells. He's
the catcher.
He's not.
He's a catcher,
he's
dude.
Not
Anthony
fleet of foot.
Anthony Volpe's been.
He's not fleet of foot.
Anthony Volpe's been really good since the All-Star break. Ever since. Now here's a major complaint.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
You have hitters who will go for power and be perfectly fine. This is what happened with Volpe when he just stopped hitting for a month. He stopped going for power and decided to start selling out for contact.
Yeah.
And he was one of the worst hitters in the sport for a month.
Yes.
All because he was like, oh, put the ball in play. I hate that concept so much. Just going for contact for the sake of contact.
Yeah, you're not Ichiro. Hit dingers. Do what you do best.
That way of thinking has plagued this team. When they were in that slump, that was their mindset. Was put the ball in play and good things will happen.
Grisham pops it up.
Okay.
Field. All right. You got 2 runs out of that.
All right, good first
and
inning.
You drove the pitch count almost to 30 pitches. So.
Okay, so level playing field. At bare minimum, the goal was to even up the pitch count. So.
And you got a couple runs out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So the other manager has to stress about his bullpen on top of your manager being stressed about your bullpen.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for the golf tip, by the way. Now we're just giving each other golf tips. Who are we?
Dude, the YouTube doesn't get any views. All the views I get are from the 30-second little tidbits I upload on TikTok.
Okay.
That's the name of the game.
Which you should be following right now, by the way.
Yes,
It's
follow
blowing up.
Cameron Mulligan, although it's probably popping up on your For You page if you're remotely in the sports. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. But you have
I don't want to sound like a douchebag who thinks he's like a celebrity.
I mean,
but
you're an influencer at this point.
I only have 94 followers. Let's not.
That's not bad.
Let's not go. Dude, you have like 50-something thousand.
On Instagram, I don't have that many on TikTok though.
Because you don't post to TikTok.
Yeah, I
look at the.
I did. It was too much work, man.
Let's look at the.
It was so much work. Because I like to cut things together and get all
Yeah.
fancy smashy with it.
You think I don't do fancy? You have 2,500.
That's pretty good. All right, I'll take it. I mean, that's not like 2.5 million, but again, you're right. I don't post anything. I don't eat dog food on my TikTok. I don't give away money.
Now you last posted in June.
All right, 2 months ago. All right, so I gotta. Yeah, I'm
I
also not consistent.
That's the key.
Consistency. Okay, done. I guess.
Although, like, with me, it's I find a good 30-second clip where I
Just
say
throw it up
something
on
that's
there.
kind of rage baity,
Okay.
and then I put good B-roll on the bottom of it, and I add captions.
Okay.
All in all, it takes me around 20 minutes.
Yeah. Look at that. Anthony Rendon earning his paycheck, getting a base hit.
You kind of wish Volpe had that.
Probably should have had it. He
That
could have had that.
yeah. I doubt they're gonna score that in error because it was.
It was in his glove.
Oh my god, dude.
It was in his glove, man.
Oh, dude, especially when your pitcher's dealing with pitch count issues.
Should have had that. It would have a nice one pitch, one out.
Oh my god,
He's
dude.
got to deal with this.
Now he can't find the strike zone.
No, I mean he hit it hard, but that was catch. We could have caught that.
No, we couldn't have.
You don't think so? He backhanded it. What if you knew it was coming?
If I knew it was coming, dude, hard hit baseballs scare me. Now, I'll play around and I'll take grounders sometimes.
Sure.
Because my friends will just be running around on the soccer field and I'll be getting grounders hit to me, and even like slow rollers, I kind of ole on them. Dude, but hard hit baseballs.
Right.
No, even softly hit baseballs scare the crap out of me.
Projectile, sure.
Yeah, it's a projectile, and it's a very hard one too.
Made out of cork, wrapped like a million times with yarn. Yeah, with a leather outside.
Like it's a blunt object.
It is.
It hurts to get even nicked by a baseball.
I've not been hit with a baseball in a while, but yes. And Mike Trout, his injury history is not good.
Yes.
Retore his
Dude, that
meniscus.
makes me so sad. He is
Can't stay healthy.
A lot of people are gonna, and what sucks is that so many people are gonna forget how absurd his prime was because he had his injury history.
Yeah, he wasn't there
in the second half of his career.
Yeah,
it's sad.
It is from a sports fan perspective, and just a fan.
I mean, he's making his money, so
yeah, but you always
he's making his money to complete physical therapy, but it's still
but players like Ken Griffey Jr. You always wonder what could have been, right?
Yeah,
stayed healthy. Although Griffey had a bunch of weird freak injuries, like he got hurt playing with his kids. Once he strained his back or something. Yeah, he had a bunch of weird injuries.
Yeah, that's kind of the case with Judge too. He had a couple of. He got hit by a pitch on the wrist in 2018.
Yes. Stubbed his toe last year at Dodger Stadium.
He stubbed his toe. Had the worst stubbed toe ever. in Dodger Stadium, second only to the one time I stubbed my pinky toe this summer. And like there's a story there, but
Yes, it was debilitating.
oh no, dude! Like I was in my room,
Okay.
just walking around, and there's kind of a narrow path between my laundry basket and like my closet
Okay.
door. And I'm not gonna try explaining to you what exactly I hit my toe on, but I slammed my toe into kind of like where the doorway kind of juts out,
Okay.
and like there was a lot of force behind it, and it was my pinky toe. Like I barefoot too. Like
Right.
I'm a barefoot enthusiast. You see
Sure.
me coming in flip flops
I
all the time. Like during the summer,
Many
I am
times, yes.
I am a huge fan of being barefoot in my own house.
yeah.
It's the way I get comfortable. I sleep barefoot, everything.
Sure.
I'm sure a few people are going to appreciate me talking about my feet
Did it
like that,
did it
but,
affect
like,
your golf game?
it like I stubbed my toe and it
Okay.
like hurt. Like I fell onto my bed and I did the Peter Griffin, like I did that. I did that on my like on my bed. I was like,
Okay.
there is a part of me that thought, I'm like, oh shit, did I break it? But like
Not
I
broken.
felt it.
Okay.
It hurt for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Right.
And then I felt it. Like not that it hurt, but it made its presence known
Okay.
to me for the next month. Like there was
Right.
bruising, everything.
Okay.
Maybe I like tore a ligament or something.
Okay. But you're off the IL.
I'm
now.
fine.
It's fine. It's
I'm
fine,
fine.
everybody.
Well, I was never on the IL in the first place. Swinging a golf club was a little harder
Okay.
afterward because
Sure.
there's a lot of weight going on
In your feet, yes.
on my toe. Because
Yeah.
again, picking the heel up,
Right. Right. Tip
a
of the
lot
day,
of
pick your
weight
heel
on
up.
your toes.
Okay.
A lot of weight on your toes.
All right.
Also, I'm like the last guy you should be taking golf swing tips from.
I'll take anything at this point.
I'm not the worst.
I
But
swung better when properly motivated, and that motivation was hitting the golf ball collector, that little cart that goes around
Oh yeah.
the driving range collecting the balls. I was like, I think I can hit that thing, and I came pretty close.
I can't even hit a fairway, dude. What makes you think you can hit the?
Well, I mean,
you
granted,
can
it
hit a moving
was
target.
maybe 70 yards.
No,
it wasn't even
but what
that.
you gotta do is
It's slow.
what you
It's
gotta
slow.
do is aim for anything but that, and then you'll
They
hit.
don't. I
That's
probably
what
should have tried
happens.
that strategy.
Really, you're letting Joe Adele of
196
of a 196 batting average get a base hit
is
with 2
below
outs.
the Mendoza line, ladies.
That's
and gentlemen.
ridiculous.
Yes.
You shouldn't let that happen. This is the last. You need length from your starters. This is bad. This is bad. I don't like where this is going.
Where it goes first to third.
I really do not like where this is going.
Man, I'm first.
And now you turn the lineup over. Oh my god. I hate when pitchers do that.
No, we're
hate when that
we're
happens.
49 pitchers, by the way, in the top of the second.
Oh my god, dude, he has no idea where the ball's going.
And now we're at 50. Ooh.
I gotta look at.
This could be a long. It's gonna be a very long day.
I gotta open Twitter, see what the conversation is there.
I'm all for this, by the way, but we'll see. You can't lose both to the Angels.
I don't want to lose any games to the Angels.
I understand. I understand completely. Yeah, you do not want to lose any games to the Angels in this doubleheader. Well,
No
maybe
Mike Trout, no Shohei Ohtani.
maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe it'll start raining again. It was drizzling on your way over,
Maybe.
right? So
I mean, it's gonna be drizzling for the next 2 days.
yeah,
If not monsoony, like drizzle to monsoon for the next 72 hours.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like we were all complaining about how hot it was. Everyone was saying, "Oh my God, it's way too hot around here. Too hot, too hot, too hot, too
Yeah,
hot."
no, the Yankees basically got 3 off days.
And,
this
and then
past
all
week.
of a sudden, That's a good point. Our bullpen is
Should be rested. So you got Thursday off, then Monday off, and then yesterday. So that's 3 in 1 week. That's like that's almost better than the All-Star break.
dude at 50 at bare minimum 54 pitches in the second inning. That's
It's a lot.
too much.
It's a lot.
That's on track for 100 pitches over 4 innings. That shouldn't be happening.
If you're lucky.
Oh my god, and it's gonna be a bare minimum 55.
Yes.
He's hanging his slider up.
He is. You better watch that, or one of us gonna get crushed out of there.
Yeah,
That's
bad news.
You don't want the Earl Weaver specials coming up here. You don't want the Earl Weaver 3-run homer.
Okay,
oh,
good,
man.
good.
Hit it hard.
Okay, so the pitch count an issue, but
Yeah, but no runs, 2 hits. So
all right. I mean, he's got time to turn this into like a 5 and change outing.
yes.
But they're on his pitches. They're just not driving in runs.
Right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Oh boy.
Thank goodness for you. Did you watch the debut of Mark Leiter
He's done
of the Leiter family? Al Leiter and his dad
Jack.
Jack Leiter. Yeah. So,
He's done a solid job so far.
Yeah.
I like. He had a big couple innings in the
to the Toronto series.
Yeah, in the Toronto game.
yeah.
Like in the 10th, he got all 3 outs and he kept the Manfred runner from scoring.
Yeah, kept him in the Manfred runner, kept him in, and then DJ drives in the Manfred runner, and LeMahieu, the hero,
Yeah,
the walk-off base hit.
the washed up DJ LeMahieu. That would have sucked to lose the series to the Blue Jays. That was such a huge win, especially with all the momentum that's been kind of tracking lately.
Yeah.
Where they're kind of stringing together a couple of solid weeks here.
Yeah,
If you lost that series at home to a team that sucks, that would have dumped all over this.
yeah. I mean, let's be honest, they're not really playing for much right now.
Dude, the Blue Jays always get up when they play the Yankees because the Blue Jays, like, man, I have no love for the Blue Jays.
No, neither do I.
I can't stand them.
I can't stand them either.
Cannot stand the Blue Jays. They're so arrogant. Their roster, just like Vladdy, arrogant.
Yeah.
Springer was part of the 2017 Astros. I don't
Yep.
like him.
Yep.
Bo Bichette just has a punchable face, and he always plays his best ball against us.
It seems like it. Yes.
They got Davis Schneider, who has like the weird mustache and glasses look.
Yeah.
And like I just generally dislike a bunch of their players.
Yeah. I haven't been a fan for a while.
Well, you hate him because
Cito Gaston, yes.
Cito Gaston,
Cito
yeah.
Gaston. But they always try. They seem to always make what looks like big moves during the offseason. And
Like, remember when they were gonna sign Shohei Ohtani?
I remember there was the tweet. He was
Like
on an
that-
airplane
that he was-
on the way to Toronto. That's it. Everybody. He's going to Canada. And then no.
Yeah, like, and Drake posted on his Instagram story him wearing an Ohtani.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that didn't happen. I don't think that was happening anyway. You understand?
That would have sucked. That would have really sucked though, if Ohtani went to the Blue Jays, because I can't stand that team. I can't stand that fan base.
Yeah. Yeah. When you when you have the power to go wherever you want, yeah, stay on the West Coast
Yeah.
or go to a good team, like go to the teams get the best chance of winning, aka the Dodgers,
Dude, the Dodgers
and get $700 million.
Dude, the Dodgers aren't the The Dodgers aren't really winners. They're
They're
dude,
spenders.
yeah, they're spenders
They're
and
spenders.
they're losers. That sounds a lot like the Yankees to me.
It does have a very familiar ring to it. Yes.
Yeah, they spend money on players. Although the difference is the players on the Dodgers actually perform in the regular season and don't inexplicably fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Verdugo 3-1 count.
Oh, Oswaldo Cabrera!
Oswaldo.
Get out!
And
There we
ball.
go.
All right.
Porch job. There we
Rezip.
go.
Rezip.
Oswaldo Cabrera country. Let's ride. Oswaldo Cabrera country. Let's ride. Oswaldo Cabrera country. Let's ride.
360 feet. 99.6. That 7th home run of the season.
That's nice.
Good job. All right, there you go. You gotta be happy about that.
I am happy about that.
Cranked it right over the short porch.
That's what I like about Oswaldo Cabrera. When he hits lefty, he pulls fly balls.
How many other ballparks would that have been a home run in? Probably not very
a
many.
few.
366. There are a few.
I mean, maybe that's a home run in Camden Yards. Right field down the line
right
is pretty
there.
short. You have the ball.
Maybe
but
off the groundskeeper's shed. Yes, I think
that's a groundskeeper's shed.
there's a little roof. There's a ground. Yeah, there's a fenced in area where the groundskeeper. And there's a little green roof on top of it.
Oh.
A lot of balls bounce off of there. It's a great ground rule over at Camden Yards.
That
That was a couple
kinda
rows
neat.
back.
That's kind of neat. I didn't know that.
That was a few rows back. All right, he's happy. Look at all those gold chains.
Oh, that one.
As Verdugo
loop.
pops it up,
That's foul.
out of play.
Okay.
Free ball, everybody. Free ball.
A fun part about being at a major league game is that whenever you see foul balls get popped up into the stands, you watch them and you see people fight over it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Verdugo, I think if he ran a little harder down the line, he might have gotten
it was
there.
close.
That dude, but he did not look like he was busting his ass.
We'll accuse
He did not look like he was busting his ass, dude. That's an issue.
We'll accuse
That is an issue.
having no hustle.
I mean, the
No hustle.
Gleyber Torres went through a little bit of that. He got benched
He did.
in the game against the Blue Jays.
He did.
where He hit a frozen rope down the line, and
Should have been a double.
he
Really
ended up
double.
at first. And then Volpe hit a double down the line. Torres got thrown out at home,
Should have scored.
and
Accused of
then-
lollygagging.
And then after that, Boone sort of just benched him.
Yeah. I mean, I think he earned it. Just run. You have to,
Dude, and he does
run.
this all the time,
All you gotta
too.
do is run hard. That's it. It's
Like,
90 feet. 90 feet. It's not that
I
hard.
cannot believe how many Major League Baseball players who get paid millions of dollars
Yes.
to play this sport,
Will not run as hard as I can for 90 feet.
I don't get it. And they don't play hard in the field, and they stare at pitches, they give up on at bats. It's an epidemic. Well, I don't know if I'd call it an epidemic, but it is
maddening.
not. It's
Maddening.
maddening
Yes.
to see that happen. I can't stand it, and it's insulting. It's insulting to the fans because it makes you look like you don't care as much as the blowhard, like, middle-aged guy with the beer belly in the stands.
Who would run to first or second like his hair was on fire, yes.
Also, if you're a kid in the minors,
Oh, man.
if
You
you
just want that. You're dying for that.
were like,
You would kill for that
he's
chance.
clogging up your spot,
Yeah.
and he's jogging down the first baseline on
Not a good look.
on a close enough play.
Yeah. Yeah, not like here, like this show. We go all out every day.
Yeah.
Every episode.
I'm not super fast. Although I might be a little faster now. I've lost a decent chunk of weight.
All right, which usually makes you a little faster. You don't have all that.
No, less baggage to carry
Right.
around.
Right. I haven't had my 40 measured in a while. I don't even know
What was your 40?
I have no idea.
You played high school baseball and you were kind of a crouch in the zone.
I was on the B team and I didn't even swing the bat. I just got up and took walks and then tried to steal bases.
Because you had a tiny strike zone.
I did, and I was just afraid of swinging. I just didn't want to swing the bat. You know what?
Did you ever get any hits?
I got a couple. Not many. My OPS or my on base percentage is something like 800 probably, but my batting average was probably like it was like 1.
Yeah, your batting
like
average is 100.
Right, but man was my on base percentage awesome. Yeah, I led off and I just took walks, and then I tried to steal bases. So
your manager was kind of forward thinking.
my manager was
in that respect.
I apologize to my manager if he's still alive out there for probably frustrating the crap out of him for not swinging the bat and just for being a poor player all around. I was a pretty horrible player in high school. My little league career was a lot better. I took a long break and then I wasn't that great. Plus everybody hit their growth spurts and I did not. So
yeah,
yeah,
you're still waiting on it.
Had I known better, I could have been a decent like Ichiro type hitter, but I was just.
Man.
But I think like you, my main problem was I was afraid of the stupid baseball. I didn't want to get hit. I did not want to get hit. So I understand your pain. I did not want to hit that. I didn't want to get hit, and then I didn't want to hit. So. Yeah, my defensive second was also questionable as well.
You played second base, dude.
I did.
Oh my God.
Well, that's either second base or right field is where they bury you, right? If you're not that good.
Yeah. When you're in high school and you
luckily
can't hit
for our
the ball
team,
the other way.
we had like one guy who could hit the ball, and that was it. We all sucked. It was pretty horrible.
Well, all the good players went to the varsity team.
Right. And I wanted to be like, well, we played with heart. We did not play with heart. We just
You didn't care. You phoned it in.
I was pretty horrible.
You used baseball as a way to get clout.
That didn't even happen. I don't even know where.
Like you just sat at like a stocky 5 foot 3 or something.
5'3" back then, yeah.
Okay,
I was thick. I was not stocky. I was like a beanpole.
Like when it comes to prom season, you're like 5'3". You go up to girls like, hey,
want to go?
I play baseball. You want to go to the prom?
Want to go to the prom? Yeah. I was probably 5'2", 5'3", like a $110 maybe, if that.
Jeez,
very skinny, very skinny. No muscle, no nothing really. I was pale. I was inside playing 8-bit Nintendo all day.
Oh yeah, and that was that time where playing video games all the time was
not cool.
Or now it's still not cool, but it's more it's more socially acceptable.
Much more socially acceptable.
If you're an adult and you make money as a streamer,
yeah,
you have more social standing if you're a big streamer and you play video games all day, but you have a big following.
I mean, I wish I could tell you playing Castlevania got me clout.
Although Castlevania's a tough game, dude.
It's very tough. Yeah,
I've seen gameplay of Castlevania.
It's hard.
It is, especially on the NES.
Yes.
The NES games, they made those games super hard.
Well, they wanted longevity in gameplay. They want you to beat it in 2 days, and then back then they would let you return
there were
them
no
too.
There were no save files either.
Not really. No,
you couldn't save on an NES. That was the issue.
Yeah,
that was the issue. The NES would be fine if you could actually save.
Yeah.
Sure, there were little workarounds, like in Mario Brothers, you had the warp pipes and
sure.
And
Zelda had the battery in it, so that Zelda you could save data, but.
Really?
Yeah, the gold. Remember the gold Zelda cartridge? Yeah, that.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't play Zelda on the NES. I kind of got into it, like the original Zelda on the Switch.
Yeah.
So shockingly open world for a game back then, like
Yeah,
1987.
pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
But nah, they made games intentionally to screw with you
Yes.
and make you angry.
Right.
They hated the player back then. A little bit more of an efficient inning for Louis Seal. But anyways, I'm back to I want to start and finish this point
Okay.
so I can clip it.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay, in the 1980s, you had brutal games. Like, if you play a game now, it's super forgiving. Like, I played Super Mario Odyssey. It's an easy enough game. It's nearly impossible to game over because when you die, you just lose 10 coins as opposed to losing lives.
Yeah, then you respawn and you're up.
Like, you respawn, like, right where you died.
Right, keep going.
So you're fine. Meanwhile, you go back a little bit, Super Mario Sunshine.
Yes.
There were great game. Love Mario Sunshine. A fantastic title on the GameCube. It's household name, part of the 3D Mario dynasty. It was made kind of badly. There were some levels in that game that give you a conniption. And I think the developers intentionally made it that way.
No.
Because they don't want it to be super easy. They want it to be a little memorable for the wrong reason. That's how you end up with the pachinko machine and the watermelon festival. Then you go back even further. Then you get to the NES where you have the original Mario Brothers. The original sequel to Super Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers 2, what's known in North America as the Lost Levels.
Yes.
It was so hard. It was too hard to be exported to the West.
Yeah, they would have rioted.
Because it was so ridiculously difficult that only Japan could handle it.
Right.
Only Japan was deemed good enough at video games.
Yes.
To be able to play that gauntlet of a game.
Right.
Then they ended up porting it, I think, on the Super Nintendo on Mario All-Stars as the Lost Levels.
Yeah.
For people who wanted to have that challenge, for people who wanted to off themselves because they were playing a video game.
Right.
Not to mention games like Castlevania and Punch-Out. I mean, like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. No, you had to be good. You had to be good if you wanted to advance levels, beat bosses. Yeah.
Rental stores. I heard about that a little while ago. I was having a conversation with a few buddies about this exact topic. An interesting theory is that a huge portion of video game sales came from rentals.
Yeah.
And not buying them outright.
Right. And then if you rent a game, typically it was a 24-hour rental. They wanted you to keep that game as long as you could.
Well,
they could.
Well, they would play it, not get far at all, bring it back, and then they'd rent it again and again and again and again. So the video stores were happy.
Right.
And it would kind of make it more replayable in the wrong way.
Yes.
I say this as somebody who considers Super Mario Brothers 3 to be like the best 2D platformer ever made.
It's awesome. It's also very difficult. Also difficult.
Well, the only reason I'm able to beat NES games is because on the Switch they have the rewind function.
Right. Yeah, you guys got it easy, man. We ain't got no rewind function back in the 80s. There's no rewind. If you died, you're dead.
You had the game over, and you had to restart at the beginning.
Yes. With the exception of several games, not many save points.
They started doing that in the 90s.
Rips.
He did that. That was not ripped. That
probably should have had that.
That probably be scored as an error. Dude, give him the hit.
That's a base hit. That's not an error.
Give him the hit.
Didn't even touch his glove. Austin Wells, 1 for 1, looking to extend his day at the plate.
Luis Hill had a pretty nice, efficient inning there.
Yeah. So good point. Yes, the games of the 80s and early 90s, very difficult. Frustrating. But
Oh, down the
I was
line.
ripping it. That was ripped.
that was a bullet, and yeah, that's
That's
a
great
double.
Oh,
All right.
Austin Wells.
All right, getting
two
set
for
up.
two. Look at this
Getting
guy.
set up a little bit.
This guy having a great day.
I'm sorry, totally just thought of this. How's Jackson Holiday been? Like, is he
He's been great. His third home run the other night. He's been amazing.
Like since his second
stint.
call-up?
Yes, thank God.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's hit a grand slam last week, and then hit another home run in Toronto yesterday. It went yesterday in a very bad loss last night. So, which put the Yankees up half a game. And
Bad news for me.
And they're looking very good right now. 2 on, no outs, men on second and third. This is the guy you want at the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
I like Jazz Chisholm. I want to see him get something here.
You may have your chance.
Second and third,
No outs.
nobody out. I mean, this is where you got to convert.
At least
And
a
in
sac
the 5
fly.
hole,
Ooh.
at least get something
At least
in
a
the
sac
air.
fly.
Something in the air. Although it would be like the Yankees to strand runners on second and third with
No outs.
All right, you took that.
All right, low and outs.
Like, I feel like we're kind of getting past the honeymoon phase with Jazz Chisholm. Where
Already
he went
spent
from
like a week and
like
a half.
where he went from
He was great.
Well, he had that great series against
4
the
home
Phillies.
runs in 3 games.
That bought him a lot of goodwill and a lot of patience with this fan base. A fan base that
I mean, what else could he have
that
done?
he could
hit 5 home runs in 3 games.
A guy like him
Yes.
could really use a ton of patience from this fan base
Sure.
in particular that doesn't really like flashy players like him.
As he strikes out.
Swinging. Oh, man. That's... I mean, he didn't swing at the wrong pitches. Like,
No,
it's not like he
No,
chased.
he just didn't make any contact.
Looks like high fastballs or...
Swung right under it. I understand it's frustrating. It's like, just hit a fly ball. Get that run in.
Although you kind of can't really control where the ball is going to go. Like, you can change your approach
Sure.
to maximize your opportunity
Right.
of where the ball's going to go, but most of the time, like Freddie Freeman said this, who, by the way, just great news on him and his son.
Kid, yeah.
Like, I know he was dealing with some bad health issues.
All right, that's not going to do it.
That's really not going to do it. Oh my God, they're really going to strand the runners. They're going to strand the runners.
Yeah, as the
Oh
crowd
my
takes
God.
cover, it's starting to pour now, dude. I don't know. We could see it on the screen.
Yeah, it's really coming down.
Water dripping off the dugout.
They're not going to be able to get this thing in. Hold on, let me look at the
Oh man, what if they both get rained out?
look
The
at
radar?
the weather.
All right,
I'm
Cameron Willie
looking at
is,
the weather. The Bronx.
Yes.
Light rain is expected to stop in 21 minutes.
Okay.
According to the weather app. It's going to be raining tomorrow until 4 in the Bronx. So, man, everywhere is just raining.
Right.
Everywhere in the Northeast is raining
Hey,
because of that.
Thank you, Hurricane Debbie. Thank you, Hurricane Debbie.
That's a really weak and not intimidating name for a hurricane.
They hit the D's.
Not even like
They hit
this
the-
isn't even like a male female thing.
Sure.
It's like there are significantly more intimidating female names.
Right.
Like if you think about like when you think of someone named Debbie, you think of a sweet old woman.
Sure.
When you think of a woman who will like more in the context of when women are intimidating, think about like someone who will like slash your tires because you liked some girl's post on Instagram.
Right.
Like someone like
Yeah, you're gonna get your car keyed or something.
someone like Daniela.
Daniela, that's a good one.
I'm not saying I've had a bad experience with a girl named Daniela, but I would expect a girl named Daniela to
You don't mess with Daniela.
be crazy.
Do not mess with Daniela ever.
Shout out to anybody here named Daniela.
I know one or two out there, so
You know everybody.
I don't
though.
mess with either of them. So, shout out to the Danielas out there in my life.
Like yeah, because you like if you cross them, they'll be the types to key your car,
Yeah.
slash your tires,
Yep.
and drown your PS5. That's what happens.
Don't drown the PS5. I take a controller or two. Don't drown the whole system. Oh, that thing's hard to get, man. It's still hard to get.
Oh my god! And they stranded the runners.
And they stranded the runners.
Oh my god!
This could
Feeble,
Could be the ball game, everybody. It could be the ball.
feeble.
And Here comes the quick dry or whatever they call it. The tamp down the mound. Groundskeepers are earning their paychecks today.
Oh my god, dude. That's
All right, very frustrating. All you need is a fly ball or a ground ball to the
like
to the
a
right
ground
side.
ball to the right side. That's all you need.
Soft ground ball to the right side would have done it. Nothing.
My god.
I mean,
That's frustrating.
I mean,
Like,
Lord forbid
they're-
they get it. Someone gets a base hit.
Like, even when the Yankees are playing well, they show these signs of ineptitude
Yes.
that always, always, always rear their ugly head in October.
All right.
That's just the way it is. Even when they're playing well,
Right.
the second and third, nobody out, and they don't score a run. That's what always
Not good.
happens in October.
Yes. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Again, that's why I won't really get in. That's why I won't buy into this team,
Yeah.
because that stuff always happens. There's always that little reminder that says, hey, this team's not good enough.
Well, it could be worse. It could be the White Sox. 21 game losing streak.
The White Sox don't have expectations. Nobody
True.
expects the White Sox to be
True.
anything. The Yankees are World Series or bust every year.
Still, that's a long
They broke
stretch.
that streak last night, which thank God. The
Against the
Yankees
A's, by the way.
The Yankees were
Against
coming
the
in.
A's.
The Yankees were coming into town in a week, and I was convinced that the
It was
Yankees
still going?
were gonna lose to the White Sox.
Oh, they were going to be the ones to break it?
Uh-huh.
Well, you could thank the good old Oakland Athletics for breaking the streak.
The
So,
Oakland for now Athletics.
Yes. 21 game streak ties the Baltimore Orioles and their 0-21 debut in
Ooh.
1988.
The name that Yankee. California Angels from 1970 to 75. Yankees from 76 to 79, and then Rangers from 79 to 84.
Ooh.
I don't know that one. I was thinking Reggie Jackson, but then I'm like, wait, Reggie was a Yankee in 81.
Yeah. Also, they didn't have the A's up there either, so
Yeah,
We should
yeah,
know
yeah,
this.
true. I don't know. I thought
Angels,
Reggie
Yankees,
was an Angel.
Rangers, 84.
My archives don't go that deep.
Well, that was
My dad probably knows.
that was
but
well before you were born.
I'm like my dad could probably tell you who was on the.
Good trivia question.
I like that. That's a fun little gimmick
Yeah,
that they're doing.
that's a good trivia.
The name that Yankee.
Yes. All right. When do we get the answer after this half inning?
I think later in the
Okay.
game.
I mean, we could look it up at any point, but that's no. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun
Yeah.
in that?
All right, but I want to talk about the Giants briefly because preseason starting
Got some good.
tomorrow.
Got some
and-
fire, man.
and some
Got
fighting
some fire.
at the joint
I love it,
practice.
man. Did you watch every fight clip? Because I did.
I watched a couple of them. It was heated, very very
First
heated.
of all, it's training camp, so they're wearing those concussion-proof helmets or whatever you want to call those.
Yeah,
They look like the helmets that you would wear in like American Gladiators or something. so to see people fighting in those was look pretty comical. So, but joint practice with the Lions. How many fights total? Like a
I
million.
think there were like 2 or
It
3.
looked like there were more than that.
like 2 or 3 million.
Yes.
And both teams were fined $200,000.
200.
I'm sure both of them
200,000. That's
I'm sure both of them got a stern talking to
Sure.
from their head coaches.
Are you allowed to appeal that? Can you fight that?
Dude, $200,000.
listen, we were just
$200,000 for an NFL franchise is
peanuts.
like $1 to us.
True, but I mean, come on, that's money you could pass on to like season ticket holders or something. Or, yeah, wasn't that their promotion? Like all season ticket holders got a free medium Pepsi. Like, come on,
God,
remember that
God,
promotion?
don't remind me. Don't remind me of
that
the medium
weak
Pepsi
ass.
days.
Remember that
please.
weak ass promotion? Like,
Please.
yeah, free medium Pepsi.
Please.
Wow,
Oh my God.
so generous, so generous the ownership.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
dude.
penny pinching for $200, man. They could give like something real to the season ticket holders, like maybe a hot dog at least, like a slice of pizza. You know,
I don't know if the food at MetLife Stadium is not good.
trying to remember.
I went there for a Metallica concert, or 2 Metallica concerts last year. I did not eat a thing from MetLife.
Yeah, I didn't end up eating there when I was there for the stadium suites for the Devils. I got invited to a suite, so that food was good.
Of course.
That food was pretty.
I mean,
good.
well, you get the nice sweet food that's all like
catered and like
heated. It's under those little
the
gas,
little individual heat lamps. It's like, would you like the regular fried chicken sandwich or the Nashville hot chicken sandwich?
You'd like,
I would like. I'll take both, but we'll bring you more, sir.
yeah, like of course you can go up there many times as you want.
Yeah. Not to mention,
I know you take that.
Not to mention that it was like 2 degrees out, so any food you would have gotten would have been instantly frozen by the time you got.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I got lucky. Yeah, one of our podcasters had an extra sweet ticket, so I got lucky. While my friends Walt and some other guys were like up in the upper deck, like freezing their asses off.
Well, that's where you expect Walt to be.
Yeah, I went up and said hi to them though. I stuck with them for like half a period. Because the people next to him didn't come back to their seats because it was too freaking cold.
That was a great.
Man, that was
game.
probably the highlight of the season.
That was the highlight of the season. If the Devils made it to the playoffs this year and went on a little run, that would be like one of the best Devils moments in the 21st century.
Well, we'll always have
like Nico Hischier.
Oh, scoring 15 seconds in.
Like Nico Hischier scoring that breakaway.
That was awesome. Right away. That I was like,
set the tone. Nate Bastian doing the Tommy DeVito.
Yeah. And then it all went downhill from there, really.
I mean, it was downhill. The whole season was kind of. The season went downhill way before that.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
That was
still when we were in
denial.
That was when we were still in outside shot at the playoffs if we get hot mode.
Yes. Yeah.
Which we believed that team was capable of because they glassed the league in the regular season the previous year.
Right. Yeah. Back to the fights though. Yeah, 200,000. The NFL previous warned teams against fighting in joint practices in an effort to curb unprofessional behavior. Unprofessional behavior in football.
What
behavior unbecoming of an NFL player?
What constitutes?
What does that mean?
What constitutes
unprofessional behavior?
Yeah,
I mean fighting, I guess, but it's football.
Dude, it's football. The whole
football. Everyone's
the
like
NFL keeps trying to make football safe.
Right.
Football is an inherently unsafe sport.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're crashing into each other at 100 miles an hour, trying to tackle the guy and basically take him out.
Like what you're doing, you're slamming into people as hard as you can. They teach you that when you're 5 years old playing
you're trying to tackle so hard that you take the guy out of the game. That's more or less football right there. Yeah, unprofessional behavior. Now that being said, Daniel Jones got into a scuffle. Like, do you want?
Yeah, Daniel Jones. What the hell was that?
Do you want him throwing punches in a practice?
To be honest,
before the season?
To be honest, him not playing games would be an upgrade at the quarterback position. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, I'm not wishing on the guy to get hurt.
No, of course not.
But
Yes, if he
But
did.
Drew Lock has significantly more upside
Yeah.
than Daniel Jones does as starting quarterback for
Right.
this team.
Okay, I heard he's been throwing well though.
I mean, yeah, but we're talking about practice.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And you got Malik Neighbors out there.
Dude,
He played
Malik
great,
Neighbors,
dude.
I
17 receptions, a couple touchdowns.
I'm raving about Malik Neighbors. Oh
Now,
my
Granted,
god.
none of this is counted yet, but
Oh my god, dude, Malik Neighbors.
tell you-
Every time I want to see him break a few in preseason.
he's looking good.
I want to see Malik Neighbors go nuts and have a few big plays.
And another wild pitch / pass.
Dude,
ball.
Louis Hill has no idea where the ball's going.
He's not even
Look
looking
at that.
it.
That was a fastball.
He's
That was a
not even looking at
fastball
it.
that he just yanked to the Budweiser sign.
That's the second one to this
In this
batter,
at-bat.
By the way, yes, in this at bat.
Pretty sure Boone's just in the dugout right now. Like, are you kidding me? This is the last thing we needed. And then he just walked
He
the
walked him.
9-hitter. The 9-hitter has reached space twice in this game,
Yeah,
by
man.
the way.
He's having a
That
great day.
shouldn't be happening.
No.
That shouldn't be happening. I hate when pitchers do that. They treat the 9-hitter as if they're prime Babe Ruth. It's like, attack the guy.
I agree.
Also, you're trying to get him to chase.
And he did
As
not
if
chase.
as if you haven't thrown the ball to the backstop
Yeah.
twice in that at bat. His first instinct is going to be to stare at whatever you throw him
Yeah. Top of the fourth. 80
because you can't hit the strike zone.
88 pitches, by the way. Bullpen is
Yeah, Jake Cousins warming up
warming up.
in the top of the fourth
Top of
inning.
the fourth. And we got another game and a half to go.
Like Louis Hill, this is the game where he kind of had to have it, and he just doesn't. And I know that his pitch count and his innings limit, like there is a little concern about that. He hasn't been a full-time starter at any point in his professional career, and maybe this is a sign of things to come. I don't know. Gets the call there.
Oh, definitely. That was low and outside. But
I know it's better for MLB if the Yankees win, so no, they
There's
maybe
another
got
one.
there. That was a strike.
yep.
Okay, don't lose him. For the love of God, throw strikes. Please, throw
At
strikes.
0-2 count. Louis Hill at 90
The
pitches.
one thing you should be doing is throwing strikes. You have good stuff. You have really good stuff. Just throw strikes, please. Dude,
No,
what the hell is
almost-
your problem?
Almost another.
What the
pass
hell
ball.
is your problem?
Yeah,
It's like he had
no
like
one
a
knew where
month
that
and a
one was
half
going.
stretch where all he did was just throw gas and throw strikes, and he was untouchable.
I remember had a sub-2 ERA.
And now he like, dude, okay.
Popped it up. All
Popped
right.
up. Please. Verdugo, get there.
Verdugo.
Thank you.
Wow. All right.
How the hell is he not giving up any runs in this game?
I don't know,
The
but
Angels. The Angels.
I don't. You bring him out for the fifth.
I don't know.
Bring him out for the fifth. Let him
Maybe.
get the win.
I mean,
You let him get the win. They're up.
I
what,
don't
3
know.
zip?
Maybe. Well, it's a doubleheader. You're gonna need.
Yeah, you need him to come back out.
You need
and
the
throw
bullpen.
another. Well, he's got another 20, 25 pitches in him. Yeah, he can do this.
Maybe. I mean, 15.
He's at
I don't
90
know.
pitches.
He's at 90 pitches. So.
Okay. I mean, unless he gives up a couple hits, then
I know
shortly
one hit, and then he's done.
So the win is his to earn.
You know I don't care about wins.
I know you don't.
Wins are an irrelevant stat.
No, I agree. But yeah, as a pitch, you boost the confidence a little bit. Let him go out. Okay. Earn the win. Earn the win. Or not. Or not. Clearly, he doesn't have his best stuff today.
Yeah, at a bad time too. This team is so untimely.
All right, back to the Giants. I pulled up an article. Five players who impressed during a Training camp. We mentioned Blake Neighbors, Daniel Jones, Isaiah Simmons.
Really? Isaiah Simmons. I don't.
So it
The
appears
only
to
guy
be-
I've paid attention to in training camp is
Yes.
Neighbors because
Okay.
he's been so much better than everybody else.
Isaiah Simmons appears to be bigger and faster than most players on the field, and his athleticism is unparalleled. Do you agree with this statement?
I don't know, dude. It's training camp. You
okay.
see these headlines
Right.
all the time.
Right.
It says Nick McLeod.
Nick McLeod, yes.
Nick McLeod, who
Defensive back Nick
sucks at
McLeod.
football.
And then Dante Turbo Miller, who is so far down the depth chart, but I guess he's
He's
perhaps-
fast.
hence the nickname Turbo
Yeah.
for sure. And everyone at the team store because it is raining outside.
I don't care, dude. I pay to go to a major league game. I'm gonna thug it out in my poncho.
Yeah, especially here if I'm behind home plate. Oh man, yeah.
I don't care how much I do. I'm paying money to go to a major league baseball game.
Yeah. All right, Ben Rice up to bat. 7 home runs, hitting 198.
I've gone to 2 Yankee games that have been halted by rain delays.
I was at one too. I was at an ALDS game against the Tigers. In what year was that?
2006,
It was
2011.
the first game, and it got rained out.
Older
Well, I think it
new-
got rained out. They played 4 innings, 3 or 4 innings. Got
old or new Yankee Stadium.
New Yankee Stadium.
Okay, so it was 2011.
Yeah, that. On top of that, we went in. My friends had bought the tickets. We got in line. They got scanned. They didn't work. Got double checked the tickets. They were for game 2.
Oh,
So we went back, bought 2 more off a scalper, and got in. Only to
you
have
have
it
no
rained out.
choice. You have no choice.
I mean, we were there already,
Scalper.
so
I mean, well, if you had the tickets for game 2, you just go to game 2 after that.
I think he ended up selling those. I did not go to game 2, so I saw less than half of a Yankee Tigers playoff game at the new Yankee Stadium.
Being a neutral fan at a playoff game has got to be really fun.
It's nice to not have anything invested. Then you get up,
my
go get some cheese
favorite-
fries.
Dude, my favorite thing in sports is watching a game 7 hockey, like a game 7 in hockey,
Yeah, and have nothing invested.
and have nothing invested. Where
Like this year. This year's a great example.
oh yeah, dude, like the Stanley Cup final,
Yeah.
I wasn't really pulling for anyone.
Yeah.
The Leafs Bruins series game 7,
Yeah.
that was a win-win regardless because
Yeah, pretty much.
you had the Bruins blowing a 3-1 series lead, or
Yes.
you had the Leafs leafing.
Yeah. And and the Leafs leafed. So yes, as usual. As usual.
Did he think that? The scorebug says it's 3-2. Did they miscount that? Whatever.
Don't know. We may have missed a pitch.
Perchance.
Yeah. Framber Valdez, 1 strike away from his second no-hitter of the year.
When was the last time someone did that through 2 no-hitters in a year?
Uh,
Probably Nolan Ryan.
Is it that long?
I'm gonna guess it's Nolan Ryan because he just had a bunch of them.
He did. I should have looked that up. It didn't even strike me that it was that long. ago.
it. You can look it up right now.
Guess so. I guess I could. Let's see, two no-hitters in a year.
Has that? It probably happened. Probably like Tungsten Armo Doyle did it or something. Who was the guy?
Max Scherzer did in 2015.
Oh, really?
Before that, Nolan Ryan. You're correct.
Oh my God, dude.
Max Scherzer did in 2015. Nolan Ryan did in 73. And then, Allie Reynolds in 51 and Virgil Trucks in 52. So,
Yeah, real Tungsten Armo Doyle vibes.
one strike away and then didn't happen. Good catch.
Oh, man. Of course, those guys make those catches against us.
Good catch.
In the rain, I guarantee that if that ball gets hit and he's playing against the Astros, that falls.
Oh yeah, but
and
the
he
Yankees,
trips over.
the Yankees,
No, they lock in. Everybody turns into a Gold Glover against us.
yeah,
'Cause they have trauma from the 90s.
yeah.
They lock in.
I was at a Mets game a couple months ago. Mets almost got a no hit.
That would have
It's
been
combined, and then JD Martinez cranked one into
combined no hitter.
combined no.
Please.
Yeah, really do.
Please.
no love for the combined no hitter.
I don't care about the combined no hitter.
It was against the Mets at Citi Field. That was cool to see everyone panicking.
Oh yeah. And now the Mets are doing perfectly fine.
Grimace, man,
And they're
Grimace.
in
They
their
should
playoff
sign
spot.
Grimace.
Dude, Grimace is
Grimace should throw the first pitch out like once a week.
Grimace is basically the Mets mascot now, if you think about it.
Yeah, yes, I. There's no doubt the Grimace effect. It's strong.
Oh my God, Alex Verdugo, another double in the alley. Come
right.
on.
That should score a run.
That'll score.
That will score a
Bryce
run.
easily. What the hell is Alex Verdugo doing? Hitting 2 doubles.
He's making up. For
Are
that.
you kidding me?
Making up for that crappy game
Dude,
against the Orioles
he is-
a couple weeks
dude,
ago.
he is keeping Jason Dominguez in AAA. Oh my God, he is.
Nope, solid hit, man.
That was roped to Gapper.
Hanging breaking ball, right to the StubHub sign. In right center.
Yeah, Rice got a.
Look at that.
Rice got a good enough.
Move those wheels. Yeah, there you go. Run light.
He runs well for a first baseman.
Not bad. Not bad, and the score is now 4-0.
He wears his socks really high.
Man, it's old school, man.
And that knocks the starter out of the game in the bottom of the fourth
fourth.
inning.
Yeah.
And this guy's task is Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Austin Wells.
Good luck.
He's going to get Soto and Judge out because, of course, that's what's going to happen. Judge only has a single today. What the hell? Judge has only reached base twice today.
Oh, he's got to play 2 games. He's saving his saving his strength. He's saving his strength. So,
Judge
as you know, baseball is a very strenuous sport, and you save your strength to play 2 games to stand in the outfield that long. It's a tough game, man. Baseball. You gotta keep your stamina up.
Well, the Judge is DHing today.
Both games?
No, he's DHing this game. I think they're going to put him in center for the second game. Although,
that wet grass? That's
now that I think about it,
that's not good. That's not good. I'm just saying, based on past history, putting Aaron Judge on wet grass in the outfield, not a good idea.
Judge has a tendency to get freak injuries.
Yes, I'm just saying it's a little slick out there. Things can get pulled or whatever. But what do I know? I'm not a major league manager. They take this first game though. Yeah, let him DH again.
Yeah, sure. Don't see why not.
Yeah. Put out someone that's less, say, injury prone out in the field.
Or someone you don't care.
Right, someone you don't care. Someone you don't care about.
It's like if Trent Grisham gets hurt, you can live with that.
Sure. Yeah.
Judge gets hurt, your season's over.
Yeah.
And his MVP case is dead in the water. If he gets hurt.
And with all these Orioles injuries, you guys have a pretty good chance of widening this gap at first place now. I hate to say it, but
dude, they're burning a high leverage guy with a 2.55 ERA in the bottom of the fourth in the first game of a doubleheader. Jeez, man, Soto's grounded out all 3 times.
Maybe he needs work. Maybe he hasn't pitched in a while.
But still, dude, using your
right.
Although one pitch went out, he's probably gonna be able to pitch
not
like
bad.
3 innings. Why the hell are you not? Are they pitching to him? Don't tell me they're pitching to him.
Man on third, 2 outs.
Man on third, 2 outs, dude. You walk him.
They'll pitch around him. Low and outside. Yep, they're. You can pitch around him. Yeah.
The only way that Judge is getting something to hit a 1.16 OPS.
Yeah, walk single run today.
Oh man,
Yeah, they're throwing everything outside.
Yeah,
They don't-
they're not throwing
they're
anything.
not
in his
attacking him
wheelhouse.
whatsoever. They're not throwing him anything that's even close to being that could be close to, to getting hit.
That, yeah, you don't do that. Like, yeah, see,
Nope.
and yep,
Base hit.
you got that one.
Base hit. Another run. That's what
My
happens
God,
when you
dude.
throw anything in
He's-
the zone.
He's so good
Why?
at baseball. He's so friggin' good at this sport, bro. I mean, it was one mistake. He did not. The catcher set up low and outside, and it just rode a little up.
Basically hit it where he hit the last hit.
And he just sort of took that.
Split the third baseman and the shortstop.
Yeah, dude, that was not a grounder. That was a
Line drive.
That was a pure line drive. Oh, baby. Nope.
Just got under it.
Just at the
Just got
track.
under
I was more hoping that would land in the gap.
Got
but-
under it. He's hot today too, man. So, oh man, if he hit that out, triple short of the cycle, Austin Wells, that would have been cool.
That would have been.
You know
And
what?
he hits one in the Death Valley.
Yeah. Oh yeah. and
Like he lines one in the Death Valley.
turns it
and-
on. Yeah. That would.
And I'm saying he runs well for a catcher. He runs pretty well for a catcher.
Still a lot of baseball left. It could.
Oh yeah.
It could happen. Especially if these pitchers are running up their pitch counts like this. Although he got out of that with 5 pitches, so
Yeah, and
Little
giving up-
more
and
efficient.
giving up a run.
little more efficient than than before. Little bit.
Oh boy.
You been watching any Olympics at all?
I'm not as locked in.
No, me either.
I'm not crazy about the Olympics.
I've been watching it passively while other people watching it.
I know Simone Biles won another gold medal.
Yeah,
So good for her. Like
And
one of the greatest athletes ever.
yeah. Then everyone fell off the power.
Noah Lyles, dude. If you saw that finish,
That was just today, right?
it was like 1,000. No, it's a couple.
Oh, that
days
was
ago.
the yeah.
It was like
That's
a 10,000th of a second or something ridiculous.
why you always just lean. Stick your tongue out. Anything.
To do the Lightning McQueen.
Do the Lightning McQueen. Stick your tongue out. Whatever works. It's whatever part of your body crosses that finish line. Yeah, that was a photo finish. Photo finish.
The basketball team doing pretty well. The women's soccer team, they kind of biffed it in the World Cup last year. They
Right.
got knocked out in the round of 16. Well, it was kind of because they were playing all their old people.
Yeah,
Like Megan Rapinoe, Alex
Right.
Morgan. Like they were all in their mid-30s.
right.
Now you got coached by the former Iona women's soccer coach
Oh,
in like the mid-2000s, Emma Hayes. They're killing it. They're doing great. I mean, you got Sophia Smith, who I hear is a ridiculously good forward,
yeah.
doing a hell of a lot better than the men's team. Although that's kind of always the case. Our men's team has always done significantly worse than our women's
No.
team. So. Oh, that was off the
That's off the knob. That's a foul
off the
ball.
knob. Yeah,
Foul ball.
you take those.
Foul ball.
You take those.
Right. Yeah, I haven't watched much either. All I know is
I'm not even paying attention to the basketball that much. I watched their game against Serbia, and that's it. I know they're in the semifinal now.
I got spoiled, man. I saw the dream team, and like, what after that?
Dude, you're telling me that a team with LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum,
All right, that's pretty. Yeah,
Bam Adebayo,
guess so. I don't know, man. It's not Magic Johnson,
Joel
like,
Embiid,
like David Robinson,
Anthony Davis. You're telling me that team isn't one of the stronger U.S. teams you've
yeah,
ever
all
seen?
right, okay. Yes, it is.
Sure, a bunch of them are on their back nine, but
Yeah, sure.
I think
But they're still great.
the 2012 team, I think, was better because you had LeBron in his prime, you had Kobe,
Yeah.
who was still killing it. You had KD, you had prime KD,
Yes,
prime Carmelo Anthony.
yes.
Who and Team USA Melo was a
LeBron,
beast
Kobe,
too.
Yes.
So you had those four guys who were really good.
And Luis Gil is back up for the 5th. He's at 98
And that
pitches.
one
Popped it up.
That is going to be
Juan
caught
Soto.
by,
All right.
caught by Soto.
All right, we're at 98
I
pitches.
mean, no, I mean, if he gets through this,
And he should.
if he gets through this, then you take it.
I mean, when do you pull him? 2 base hits? A run scores?
But one base hit. Like,
Okay.
for first base runner that gets on, you yank him, and then you go to whoever. Because it's clear he has nothing.
Right.
It is a miracle that
runs have been... Well,
that he's got a clean slate.
It's the Angels, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
Yeah, he's fortunate that he's facing the Angels without Mike Trout. Let's look at the MLB playoff picture real quick.
Okay.
Though it was like, I know this inning's not going to be over by the time we're done kind of breaking this down.
All right, we're looking at the standings here. We'll go to the wild card. This is what we're looking at right now.
The Red Sox only half a game back of the Royals.
Yeah, so that could change, but and then you always got the Astros looming in the wings. But other than that,
The Astros haven't been the Astros. They had a little stretch in June where
they have Yusei Kikuchi, their savior. He's going to lead them to the playoffs.
trade multiple top 5 prospects.
Yes,
in your
they saw something in him. Other than that, for the most part, I mean, there could be a little bit of flip-flopping, but I mean, Cleveland, New York, Baltimore. Hopefully, Baltimore. These injuries don't kill them. Minnesota, and then Kansas City, Boston, Houston.
How are the Twins still in this?
They're hanging around.
I don't get it.
They're
Well,
hanging
I
around.
don't. Well, remember, my exposure to the Twins is that of the Yankee fan,
Right.
which is the worst team to ever lace up cleats and grab a bat.
Yeah. Now the NL is where it gets interesting.
The NL, dude, I love the NL wild
Yeah.
card race so much.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
the
got-
Mets are out of a playoff spot now? Okay.
But
I take back what
all
I
they
said
need is
before.
Grimace to come out again, and they could go on a run. You just never know with them. Phillies, Dodgers, and Brewers up top, and then D-backs,
The
Padres.
Diamondbacks, they've caught fire.
They have 8-2 in their last 10.
Go back to the. Oh, Luis Hill.
He is out of the inning, so
That's probably the game for him.
I mean, he's not coming back out. There's no way.
He can't come back out for
No.
the 6th.
No.
He had nothing and he had
No.
shutout innings. You know what? You take it.
So outside shot, you got the Mets a game and a half back to the wild card. The Cardinals were always hanging around. The Pirates,
That's not happening.
and then Giants and Cubs.
I'm not
Maybe.
regarding them as serious threats.
No, not at all. But that's your playoff picture right there. And a lot of baseball left. So we've just entered August, so we got two good months worth for things to change.
Of baseball.
Yeah.
Just a lot of baseball to happen.
And then as I saw, Yankees schedule not terrible. The rest of the way.
Yeah. They have on paper a pretty easy schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I'm nothing crazy.
Like, sure, the Texas Rangers, although they're not.
Yeah, they're not the world championship Texas Rangers they were of last year.
They sort of took a backseat.
It did.
You have the White Sox, who are the White Sox. You have the Tigers, who aren't really.
Yeah,
The Guardians
Guardians-
coming to Yankee Stadium, that could be interesting.
good team.
Then you have the Rockies at Yankee Stadium. You have the Nats.
Rockies, Nats, Cards, the Rangers again, Cubs, Royals, 4 against the Red Sox, Mariners, A's, And then the last week, Orioles.
That's going to be a big series.
Yes, it will. Could determine
That
could
that's going to
possibly
decide the division.
determine the division, which would be great. I hope that happens. But with these freaking injuries, man, I don't know. I mean, good. Well, we got decent depth, but there's only so much you can ask, and they're asking a lot now. So we will see. But I look forward to that last week of the season.
Wow,
Jazz
that's
Chisholm
a horrible,
swinging at
horrible
garbage.
at bat. Oh my
Strikes
God.
out for the second time
Dude,
today.
don't tell me that Jazz Chisholm's going to become a villain in this fan base, please.
That was a terrible.
Please,
pitch
I
to
do
swing at.
not want Jazz Chisholm to become a whipping boy. I can't. I don't want it to happen. Please, for the love of God, don't let this happen. I cannot deal with WFAN callers saying Jazz Chisholm is the worst thing ever. I can't deal with the casual racism. I can't.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna wrap it up after
Okay.
this. After
All
this
right.
happening, we've been here for a while.
We have been. All right. Well, you got another game and a half left, so what a great day. We'll see what happens. So
Oh, just now.
just foul. Yeah. All right.
Ah, man. I don't really have much to yap about. I'm gonna refresh Twitter, see if anything's happening.
All right.
Luis Hill, career high, 107 pitches.
Okay.
5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 runs, 5 walks,
Five walks. Hey.
6 strikeouts.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. And a 5-run lead. So what a line. what a line. You know what?
funny one.
He grinded it through. He grinded through it.
He battled.
Grinded through it. Gotta love it.
He battled.
He did. Two down and Trent Grisham at the plate.
The Angels are going to let this guy go out for a 3rd inning if he keeps pitching like this. Really saved their bullpen. And there's a little
there it
double
is.
down the line right there.
Right into the corner.
Love that from Trent Grisham.
All right. And he's on. Bam.
That's what I like about Trent Grisham. He pulls the ball. He pulls the ball and plays good defense.
Right into the corner. Good job, Trent. All right.
All right, here's Ben Rice. I'm going to practice my play-by-play.
Okay.
here, even
Okay.
if it's just for like one
The
pitch.
mic is yours.
So here's Ben Rice at the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. The first pitch to him is fouled back behind home plate into the netting back there. So the Yankees, 7, 8, and 9 here his last 10 games, 293, 18 extra base hits, 28 RBIs for a 918 OPS. So the bottom of the lineup really coming alive for the Yankees after a month and a half where they were really just unable to get anything going. As Grisham gonna move back to second, the catcher Ohapi tried picking him off there, and the count is 1-1. Grisham kind of thought about going to third, and Ohapi with a little snap throw to second, just to try and keep him at bay.
So 7, 8, 9 hits, 9 doubles, 9 home runs.
The 1-1 to Rice is in there for a strike count, 1-2 on the slider. Now Rice, who doesn't make contact that much, but when he does make it, he usually hits fly balls. The 1-2 to him. The check swing, did he go around? No, he did not. The count will even up at 2-2. It would be good for the Yankees if they could tack on another run here, especially with their bullpen needing to get 12 outs and 4 innings here at least. In the first game of this doubleheader, the 2-2 to Rice is fouled off again. It's good that they're getting this pitch count up, because last thing the Yankees need is for the Angels to be able to save their bullpen while the Yankees have guys who get pitches fouled off and long at bats getting grinded out. So they'll do it again. The 2-2 to Rice. Outside, count full at 3-2. That will not release Grisham as he is at second. But there are 2 outs. He will be going on contact, if any contact is made. So the payoff coming soon to Rice. Outside, and Ben Rice works his second walk of the game. And that will bring up Oswaldo Cabrera, who's hit a solo homer in this game. 1 for 2 on the afternoon in the first leg of this 2-game doubleheader. The solo shot in the second, hitting .241 with a .646 OPS. Base hit will most likely score Grisham, as he does not have very bad speed. The first pitch to Cabrera is fouled back behind home plate. Might have chased ball 1 there on the tailing fastball. So here we go again. It'll be the 0-1 to Cabrera on its way. Low in the dirt, kind of spiked. Count even at 1-1. The runners will hold, as O'Hoppe got in front of it enough. Marte at 24 pitches. This will be his 25th coming up. A little bit of a rainy day at the stadium here, but the rain appears to have cooled off as the 1-1 on its way to Cabrera. Outside, count 2-1. I'm totally violating some form of communications agreement with Major League Baseball, but I do not care, as these YouTube videos only get like 5 views anyway. So the 2-1 to Cabrera is low in the dirt, 3-1. And 1 pitch away from loading the bases for Alex Verdugo, who's had a bit of a strong day. Now the 3-1 to Cabrera is high and out, ball 4, and the bases will be loaded as the Yankees turn the lineup over.
Alex Verdugo coming up to the plate.
Verdugo 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. The last one driving in a run. He scored a couple of runs as well. And they'll either be the pitching coach or the manager coming out to talk to Marte. You got to figure they might want to keep him in because of the aforementioned doubleheader. Even if he does let in a couple of runs, it saves their bullpen for Game 2 if Mother Nature doesn't screw them over again with all this rain. And Marte will stay in to plan a coordinated approach to Alex Verdugo.
This broadcast brought to you by Taco Bell. Make a run for the border.
So the bases will be loaded for Verdugo, who has had a good day at the plate. A pair of doubles. And he will step in, and we will be underway in this at-bat. Marte's first pitch to Verdugo. Outside 1-0. Tell you, think if you're the Yankees, you try to make him throw you a pitch to hit. The 1-0 is flown in the left, and there is Pilar, and the Yankees strand the bases loaded. The feeble Alex Verdugo. The
0 career
have
grand slams
no
and 83 opportunities. So.
have no idea why they keep leading him off. But anyways, I'll about wrap things
All right.
up here. We've been going for a while. So anyways, from Ming Chen and his Shared Universe podcast here, I am Cameron Willie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.